Hello guys, and welcome to episode 17 of my Endless Legend playthrough, playing as the Broken Lords. Today we're going to be continuing with our mass expansion. We have plenty of settlers on the way to their locations, going to be settling many more provinces, and I'm hoping that I can get the expansion victory without getting the domination victory first, because I'm not sure if there is enough land left in order for me to get the expansion victory before having to attack the roving clans and possibly getting the domination victory. I know that's quite a lot to take in, but yeah, basically that is the case at the moment. And I have to be really careful, but either way, let's have a look at where I'm going to be placing this settler, because he is going to be getting on land this turn. I think we were going to go back here. Yeah, I'm going to settle on that tile that I've just clicked on, because we do get access to the rivers, and we can upgrade the river tiles. Okay, this settler was heading down to Amenvar. And all is well. So all of the buildings finished in Uraleb. Let's add the population here. And from that we'll also get the Borough Street finishing off. Now the Borough Street should have finished in my other settlement I had building as well at Lenfell. So let's add another one. Let's do it here on top of the Salt Desert so we get access to the Rumbling Stones. Now the other thing we can do is get cargo docks at this place here, and that will allow this district to become level 2. So I'm going to add that to the queue, because I'm also probably going to place a borough here. Now we do have to work out our empire plan. I am going to continue with the +4 movement. We don't need the +50% food on cities, that's completely pointless for us. We do want the +3 dust per population on cities though, and we want the +20% cost reduction on cities. That's for units though. Do we need that at the moment? Probably not. We probably don't need that at all. So we can possibly head towards science and industry, which gives us the +33% building production cost reduction on cities. Yeah, that's definitely worth having at the moment, because I am going to be upgrading a lot of my settlements from scratch. If I could, I would hurry the borough streets there, but I'm not going to, because I don't have enough money. This army needs to head up to Sawmill with the level 6 Dust Bishop in order to complete our quest. We have this settler coming down to Endergear. This one's going to be able to settle in Ramp this turn. The reason I'm settling here is so I can put a borough on this tile and on this tile, and then we'll gain access to the 2 extra anomalies there. We're not really going to be able to hurry many buildings in this one, but we do have 2 population from the start because we took over the pacified village of the Silix there. Now we are actually... yeah, we are... already assimilating the Silix, and that's gonna give us extra villages in this province. We're going to get a couple of extra villages there, so we'll have 5 Silix settlements. That will give us a +2.5 resource per pacified Silix village on strategic resource deposits. That's like metals and stuff. But Dorgeshi, they give us luxury resource deposits, so that's the reason I got them as well. Now, I am going to speed up the mill foundry there in order to increase my production a lot. I'm going to probably speed up the sewer system as well so that we get the approval. And we're going to focus on getting the central market as well after that. But the other thing I need to do is add all of these luxury and strategic resource extractors to the queue. So we'll get the hydromel there, and There's actually a couple of deposits of that. That gives us minus 75% dust on hero upkeep. We don't want to build the Palladian extractor because we are going to tile onto it eventually. And this Silic settlement needs to be built though. Okay. And our army needs to continue to Ishimlaw. This one needs to continue down to Endergear. And this settler needs to continue down to Amenvar. Right, all is done. We have completed our research on town criers. Going to allow us to build that in our settlements, I think. And now we're working on improved dust alchemies in order to get +5 dust on terrain with dust. Very useful for all of my settlements. After that, we want to get the Arts Council for sure, +30 approval on city. And we can think about what we want to get after that when it comes round. So, settler again, continue. This army needs to go head up. I'm so glad I've got that 4 movement. It's so useful from the Empire plan. Allows my armies to get around very quickly, especially considering there's loads of islands. So let's put this army in the settlement. I can't unassign this hero just yet, but I will as soon as I can. And I will place her in the settlement. Right, so let's jump on land. And we'll attack the closest army. We're going to easily auto-resolve that. And that's going to level up a few of my units. Now we're going to move on and attack these settlements. We need to have a look at where we want to place the city before I land the settler. So let's take a look at these anomalies. A couple of anomalies down here. This one gives us +6 dust, ruby cactus fields. We've got the massive tree, that's terrible, don't need that. Wizard stones and rumbling stones. We could settle around here. Where was the other anomalies? That was just this one. The salt desert. I think we're going to settle on top of the wizard stones there. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. I can then put a dock here, and that will benefit 4 districts. That's really, really good. Okay. Is there a river on this island, though? No, there isn't. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to settle here, and then we can take advantage of the sea tiles and everything as we expand. So she can stay where she is. We have some dust, so let's use that to increase our settlements a bit more. Let's hurry the borough street there and add a population maybe. And then at Uraleb, is it? Do we want to get another borough street already? I think possibly we do. Do I want to build it there? I probably don't want to build it there actually. I want to build it next to the water. That will give us more dust in the long run because we'll take advantage of those sea tiles. The other place we could put it is over the dust orchid deposit. I think we'll keep it there for now. Right, what else? I swear there was another one that we needed to upgrade. Ramp, that's the one. That's what I was looking for. Let's get the Silic settlement finished there. And we will get these buildings. Upgrade the population. Okay. And we will want the borough street. Probably toward the rumbling stones first. Or the spiral rock peel, sorry. Probably towards that first, and then we can head towards the steppe soil afterward. She still can't enter the settlement. And that will do. Let's end the turn there. Invalid prerequisite for the cryometric monitors. Because we don't have an anomaly in that settlement, I guess. Why is that? Why can't we build that? Minus 40% margin of error for season predictability on Empire. That's great. Plus 15 limited to 1 copy in your Empire. That's why. The borough streets can't be finished because we don't have enough population there. So we are going to possibly add enough population for that to be built. Yep, that will do. And job done. Okay, the settler can now move down to Amenvar. We'll set it up in the next turn. She still can't go in the settlement. This army can be used to wipe out this village, or at least pacify it. Auto-resolve that. I probably should have turned off my settler there, that was dangerous. But we are going to be able to settle this turn nonetheless. Okay, and then I can move the army towards this village. At Endergear, let's get the population over to production. And we'll add all of this stuff to the queue. As well as the new Jotus settlement there, we'll hurry that. I'll add a population to the settlement. We'll hurry these buildings. Now that's cheaper to do than it was before because of our Empire plan. And we're going to want these extractors. So, glass, steel, spice extractor, titanium extractor, and adamantium extractor. Our units have leveled up again in this army, I think it is. Yeah, the First Truth Vanguard. My unit's reaching level 5. And this army is nearly at the ruin in order to complete our quest. And that is all. Let's move on. So Sololia needs something to build. Let's get the town crier building there. So that we get the extra dust and percent dust. I would hurry that if I could afford it, but they cost 5,657. So we are just going to wait the 13 turns from the production side of things. At Ishimlaw, again, this hero, I think it must be like, yeah, one more turn. She's been standing around for ages. Just auto-resolve this. Okay, and the final settlement there. Let's explore the ruin on the way past. 180 dust, very nice. But the other thing I need to do actually, before I forget, is we unlocked Error 5. So now we should have level 2 dust equipment. So let's add that to our units. We can also get mithrite armor. And that could be very useful as well. But let's compare. So a tier 2 dust helmet gives us 36 health and 20% defense. And the Mithrite helmet gives us 34 health, so less health, but more damage, plus 20% damage. I think for the stalwarts we want defense, so I'm going to put the helmet on there. For the chest we get plus 14 defense and plus 60 health, or we get plus 18 defense, plus 52 health, and plus 6 attack. I think we're just going to go for the dust again. For boots, currently we have the level 1 dust boots. Compared to the Mithrite boots though, or even the Hyperion boots, I haven't even been looking at that, but either way we can either get more attack or more initiative instead of extra health. This could be an interesting one. Getting the extra initiative is kind of pointless, but the extra attack could be very useful. If I add that there, that will put 91 attack. If I change that, it'll be 87, but we get a considerable amount more health. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think 4 attack is that big of a deal. Also, we do get 18 initiative from the dust greaves. So yeah, let's keep it at that. And this neck needs to be changed to the upgraded one, so we get level 2 regeneration on these units. As for the weapons, I'm not entirely sure if we need to change these. Tier 2 shield, is that better than the Tier 3 glass steel? And that gives us plus 10 defense on unit and plus 20% defense. That gives us plus 20% defense and plus 22 defense. Yeah, definitely better. A lot better. That shield actually looks really cool as well. As for weapon, will the weapon be better? We currently have a one-hand sword, titanium level 3. Is that better than the one-hand sword that's dust? So that gives us plus 34 attack, or damage, sorry, plus 6 defense and 51 attack. That gives us 21 attack. Looks like the weapons, yeah, the tier 3 weapons are way better. But the tier 3 shields are way worse. That's weird. Either way, that will do. Upgraded my unit again there. Let's get the rider done. Let's just check the tier 2 hammer. Now, the glass steel hammer definitely better still, but let's just upgrade the armor. We'll go with the helmet there, or actually, let's go for the damage maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the damage for this one, because they are more of a hit and run unit, and they die pretty quickly either way. For the chest, I think we possibly want just the dust one there. And for the boots, do we need the extra initiative? I don't think we need the extra initiative, but the extra attack could be useful. Let's get the extra attack there. Okay, and for our equipment, we'll get the tier 2 ring for the level 2 improved initiative. Where is that? Can we get that? That's improved initiative, the glass steel ring. Ah, it's glass steel, that's why. Okay. Well, maybe we should just get the regeneration then. Yeah, let's go for the regeneration on that unit. Okay, that will do. And the Dust Bishop, let's upgrade that. Just check the weapon first. Currently we're using a glass steel wand. The dust wand, I think, is probably worse. Yeah, quite a considerable amount worse. So we'll ignore that. As for the helmet, Let's get the extra damage, because they're generally going to be out of the range of fire, or like they're not going to take damage from melee units, hopefully, if I put them in the right spots. For their armor, let's get I think the Mithrite one's worth having, because we need to improve that attack quite a bit. And for the boots, Hyperium, again for increased attack. And for the necklace, I think we should get the upgraded regeneration there. And we'll hold on to the legendary iron ring as well. That will do nicely. As for these units, I'm not really using them, so we're going to avoid upgrading them, I think, for now. Right, that's all done. Sorry that took a little while, but definitely worth doing. And I can retrofit these armies now. They're just going to cost me quite a lot of dust, so I am going to skip spending cash on buildings this turn. Let's complete our quest with Martin de Ildan Disseluzo. Okay. Go to the unspoiled ruins in Sawmill. We've just done that. We get a reward of Pendant of Judgment. Plus 20 science on cities. Can be equipped by Broken Lord heroes only. The campaign was successful, though I hear strange reports that the Marquis fled or disappeared. It is said that all good things come to an end, perhaps all bad things do as well. So a false redemption. Don't think we killed him, but he is gone. And now we are on number 6 in the quest. So, from his cold, dead hands. The Marquis has disappeared, but his precious pendant is yours. Find the location where other associated artifacts may be and secure them if you can. Right. It is the end I had hoped for, but not in the way that I had wished. The Marquis's body, pendant intact, was found before the portal of an ancient temple. Most of his followers lay there as well, their bodies crushed and withered. Though many weep, the alchemists and archivists are dancing with joy, for they now have his pendant to study. Vincius states that, beyond any shadow of doubt, the pendant and the circlet were once the controls of a great machine. Further study, however, has shown indications of where a missing third piece may be. If the third piece has any resemblance to the powers of the first two, its discovery is of the utmost importance for the Empire. Uriga does not release her treasures without knowing a teething of blood, however. Let us hope the thing will be worth the lives it will cost to obtain it. Now I can return my efforts to serious matters, as the Marquis was an unwanted diversion from the true challenge, the long-term survival of our people on Uriga. So there we go. Yeah, we've lost the hero. It's kind of annoying because he was our only settlement guy. But now our quest is to search the unspoiled ruins with the Pendant of Judgment equipped on a Broken Lord's hero. Where I'm not quite sure what that is. Is it anywhere near our settlement? It's kind of annoying that I'm going to have to search for it. Normally it shows you where. Ah, there we go. That's the easiest way of doing it. We've got to go down here. So let's get this fella to equip the pendant. A Pendant of Judgment, I think it was. What we're going to replace. I think probably the army initiative boost there for the Pendant of Judgment. And yeah, we'll take out this settlement. in the next turn, and then we can move on to Zagorak in order to complete our quest. So that hero's still locked. That army can't go anywhere. This settler is going to settle just there. And this army, what am I going to do with this army now? Well, I guess I will just head down toward Zagorak as well. And we mustn't forget about the army we're building in Dutherad at the moment. That's going to be used to attack the roving clans when we want to. If we want to. Yeah, I think I'm going to head that army down to Zagorak. At Endergear, let's get the next Jota's settlement built up in order to give us more population. We can get a borough street here as well. I'm going to place it there. Get access to the sea a bit better. Can actually hurry that up as well. And before I forget, let's add the cargo docks there as well. At Ramph, let's hurry these borough streets. Going to add more things to the queue. And all is done. Except from in a member, where I need to choose the productions. That will do. We'll hurry up the mill foundry, move my guy to production, and things should be built reasonably quickly. And winter has started. So our income hasn't dropped too much, which is good. We're going to wipe out the last settlement here. And we're done. Let's move down to these new provinces below us. So now we can assign this hero to this army. Let's do that. Okay. Because she is a commander of an army, no matter what. That's what she was created to do. Having her in a city would be kind of pointless because she doesn't have any perks to basically do that. And only Broken Lord's heroes can have the pendants that give us boosts to cities. So yeah, it's completely pointless. You may as well control an army. Now we do have 3,000 dust to work with. So let's improve some of these settlements if we can. Add the new borough on there. And let's add another population. Add to Uraleb. Do we want to hurry the borough street? I think we do. I'm going to add the cargo docks just there. Not the most efficient place to place the cargo docks, but either way, the best place at the moment. And at Endergear, let's get the central market finished to get rid of this unhappiness. We'll build the last of the Jota's settlements, and I'll add another population there. Okay, is that all my settlements catered for? I think it is. Amenvar, okay, that's the other one. We'll hurry up these buildings, of course. Great. And job done. So improved dust alchemies has been complete. We're now going to work on Arts Council, which is another approval building that will help us with our empire. Let's reactivate these boosters. Baron Jocelyn Daval has enough experience to reach level 11. So we're going to get the extra plus 10 defense again, I think. And we'll continue to head down to Zagorak. Its army can come towards Endergear, because I think this roving army, yeah, it belonged to this province, I think. So it might attack Endergear if I'm not careful. Either way, unfortunately, it has been my time. So hopefully you're enjoying this. We are expanding again very quickly. I think I've settled all my settlers now, though, that I had going. Gonna probably have to build some more, but again, making really, really good progress. We'll get one for Sayup, we'll get one for these few provinces down here, and there's like 4 provinces, maybe 5 provinces there. I think that's actually 3, and yeah, that's 4 altogether. Then we 5. So once we got maybe 5 more settlers, we might be able to get the expansion victory. Again, that's what I'm going for. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully it's not getting too tedious. Hopefully you're still enjoying it. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.